Hello everyone, glad to see you again. In last lesson, we have learned tonic prescriptions. It refers to those composed of chiefly of tonic drugs, such as 人参、当归、熟地黄、肉苁蓉, which act to invigorate qi, blood, yin and yang of the human body, and are indicated for various deficiency syndromes. Tonic prescriptions are subdivided into 5 categories. They are prescriptions for invigorating qi, prescriptions for nourishing blood, prescriptions for invigorating both qi and blood, prescriptions for invigorating yin, and prescriptions for invigorating yang. And we have learned the prescriptions for invigorating qi and its representative recipe, 四君子汤. Today, we are going to learn prescriptions for nourishing blood and nourishing yin. The representative recipe for nourishing blood is 四物汤, and for recipe of nourishing yin, we will learn 六味地黄丸. We have known that prescriptions for invigorating blood comprise drugs of nourishing blood and invigorating deficiency, which is suitable for blood deficiency of the heart and the liver. The ingredients of 四物汤 are composed of 熟地黄 12 grams, 当归 9 grams, 白芍药 9 grams, 川芎 6 grams. It comes from 仙树理商续断秘方. The functions of 四物汤 is nourishing and regulating blood. This recipe is indicated for syndrome of deficiency and stagnation of nutrient qi and blood, marked by palpitation, insomnia, dizziness, pale complexion, or menstrual disorder, scanty menstruation, or amenorrhea with weak pain of the lower abdomen, pale tongue, and thready pulse. It is applicable to chronic dermatosis, chronic eczema, orthopedic and traumatic disease, nervous headache, and others, which related to deficiency and stagnation of nutrient qi and blood. The syndrome results from deficiency of nutrient qi and blood and obstructed blood circulation. It should be treated by nourishing and regulating blood. The first ingredient, 熟地黄, is capable of nourishing yin and blood and used as monarch drug. Ingredient 当归 acts as minister drug with effects of nourishing blood and regulating menstruation. The last 2 ingredients, 白芍药 and 川芎, act as adjuvant drug, the former nourishing liver blood and the later promoting circulation of both qi and blood. If it has the accompanying syndrome such as lassitude and shortness of breath, which means qi deficiency, 人参 and 黄芪 will be added to supplement qi for generating blood, which forms another recipe named 圣玉汤. In case of dominant blood stasis manifested as sharp abdominal pain during menstruation, replace 白芍药 with 赤芍药. Add 桃仁 红花 to enhance the action of promoting blood circulation to remove blood stasis, which is known as 桃红四物糖. In case of blood deficiency complicated with cold syndrome, manifesting abdominal pain with preference for warmth, and add 肉桂, 泡姜, and 吴茱萸 to warm the meadow and lure energizer, and dredge the vessels. In case of blood deficiency with heat syndrome manifesting dry mouth and throat, replace the first ingredient with 生地黄 and add 黄芩 and 牡丹皮 to clear heat and cool blood. Next, we'll continue our study of prescriptions for nourishing in. Prescriptions for nourishing in are mainly composed of drugs able to nourishing in and benefit essence, and used to treat deficiency of the liver, kidney, and lung. 六味地黄丸 is a representative recipe of it. It comes from 小儿药证直诀. Ingredients of 六味地黄丸 are composed of 熟地黄 24 grams, 山茱萸 12 grams, 山药 12 grams, 泽泻 9 grams, 牡丹皮 9 grams, 茯苓 9 grams. It has the function of nourishing in and invigorating the kidney. This recipe is indicated for deficiency syndrome of kidney in, marked by soreness and weakness of the waist and knees, vertigo, tinnitus, deafness, night sweat, seminal emission. Diabetes, steaming sensation in the bones, hectic fever, feverish sensation in the palms and soles, dry tongue and sore throat, pain in the heel, dribbling urination, reddish tongue with little fur, thready and rapid pulse. It is applicable to chronic nephritis, hypertension, diabetes, tuberculosis, renal tuberculosis, hyperthyroidism, menopausal syndrome, and other diseases, which pertain to the syndromes of kidney in deficiency. The syndrome is caused by deficiency of kidney yin and flaring up of deficiency fire. It should be treated by nourishing in and invigorating the kidney. The first ingredient, 熟地黄 in larger dosage, is the monarch drug, meant to enrich the kidney essence. Ingredient 山茱萸 and 山药 act as minister drug, the former bearing the functions of nourishing the liver and kidney and retaining kidney essence, and the latter reinforcing the spleen and kidney and consolidating kidney essence. Ingredient 泽泻 can promote diuresis to eliminate dampness and prevent the first ingredient from generating dampness. Ingredient 牡丹皮 possesses the functions of clearing away heat from the liver and inhibiting the warm property of 山茱萸, while the last ingredient, 茯苓, is mild in its action of eliminating dampness from the spleen, can help 山药 promote transformation and transportation of the spleen. These three ingredients play the role of adjuvant drug. The combination of all ingredients achieve 3 tonic effects and 3 purgative effects. This recipe is mainly aimed at nourishing the kidney. In case of hyperactivity or fire due to yin deficiency, add 知母 and 黄柏 to enhance the action of clearing away hate, which forms another recipe, 知柏地黄丸. If 菊花 and 枸杞子 are added in the prescription to cure the blurring vision, it forms a recipe of 杞菊地黄丸. If 麦冬 and 五味子 are added into the prescription for nourishing longing manifested by syndromes of cough and dyspnea, it forms another recipe named 麦味地黄丸. That's all for today. Wish to see you in next class.